Well, it's 12 noon somewhere. No, it isn't. It's 2:30 on the West Coast. I had people in the shop. Give me a break. The Friday noontime webcast is at 2:30 today. It's designated 2:30 Friday 2:30 time webcast day, September 14th. Welcome. Come on in. I got two guitars to show you today. These are the guitars that I was hoping I'd be able to show you last week, but they did not arrive in a timely fashion. But they are here now, and I'm going to try and cram two into one little review here, so it's going to be cursory for both of them. Oh, and I've forgotten my paperwork. Hang on a sec. Be right back. Entertain yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Where did they go? Not there, not there. I'll find them. Hang on. These, I say these are the Furch guitars, and I'm not swearing. I'm not cursing. I'm not being rude. That's what they're called, is Furchs. Oh hell, they're floating around here somewhere. I'll get to them. But I can tell you all about them. Like, mostly what you want to do is you want to hear these things get played. Furch is, and it's spelled F-U-R-C-H. I think I called it Furch last week. I'm sure I did. It's actually pronounced Furch, which sounds even worse to an old Catholic altar boy like myself. Excuse me. Furch is a company excuse me, that was started in Czechoslovakia when it was illegal to have your own company in Czechoslovakia. The gentleman that started the company, whose name is Furch, strangely enough, he started making bowl-back guitars like Ovations, and they got really popular. He'd make them out of, you had a mold, and he'd make them out of fiberglass and build the rest of the guitar around it. They got very popular, so he started building them. Shh, don't tell anyone. When the company finally was able to come into its own, when those proscriptions against owning your own business were lifted, he did, and made a factory. And I had played Furch. I still want to say Furch, because it sounds less rude. I had played a couple of Furchs in the past, but they weren't like this. Somehow in the intervening X number of years, things really changed. This is kind of nuts. Now in this shop, things start at around $2,000 typically and go up very swiftly from there. This guitar, cedar and East Indian rosewood, $2,750 with a pickup. How about that? My ghast is flabbered. My thunder is struck. It's quite remarkable. Plays great, feels great. Fit and finish is just remarkably good. Every aspect of this guitar is... I have trouble believing this is a factory-made guitar. Damn, Sam. That's terrific. I always say, in a blind taste test, ... In a blind taste test, if somebody handed me this guitar, I'd say, oh, mid-threes, four-ish, probably. Feels really high quality. Plays great. Did I say that? I may have mentioned. Easy playing guitar. The neck on this thing is unusual in its construction, and I encourage you to head over to the Furch website. I think it's furchguitars.com. You can find it, F-U-R-C-H. And their sort of neck set on some of their guitars is kind of radically different, which means less going on inside the guitar to impede the vibration of the top, and something about the truss rod being wrapped in carbon fiber so that it provides even pressure instead of kind of twisting up more at the ends or down more at the ends than in the middle. something happens. There's science going on in there. I wish I could tell you more about it. Everybody probably can by now. Bright and bassy and mid-rangey all at once. Very well balanced guitar. Not thunderous, but really well balanced. It wouldn't be thunderous. It's not a dreadnought. It's not a jumbo. It's not designed for bass, 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 and volume, volume, volume. Strum's great. Pick's great. $27.50. I'll move on. That's the red. No, that's the yellow series. They're different colored series. Here is the Top Flight series, the red series, with cool little. The minute you see this guitar, you say, wait a minute, it's got bevels. It's got body bevel for my chest. That feels great. Got another bevel for your arm so that this sharp edge over here doesn't poke into that nerve bundle on the inside of your elbow. Fantastic. $37.50 for this one. How do they do it? Heft with this one, a little more bass. Both kind of grand concert size guitars, by the way. This one happens to have a little more heft in the bass. It's got cool appointments to it too. Lots of cool abalone around here. Zericoti bridge, instead of your standard. Oh, and both of them have mahogany necks. This has Roman numerals. So if you're a centurion, you'll love this guitar. Or a tribune. Has Roman numerals for the fret indicators. Just in case, you never know how far back politics can go. And some no mistaking fret markers along the guitarist's view angle here. Remarkable. Go to a 510s on both of them. If you're anywhere near the area, stop in and play these guitars, and then several dozen of the other ones as well. If you're planning to come to the Lafayette Art and Wine Festival, which is next weekend, the weekend of the 20th, stop in. I'm right on the path. I'm just off of the main drag in, if you'll pardon the expression, in Lafayette, California. And next weekend, like I say, is the huge Lafayette Art and Wine Festival, the weekend after this upcoming one. And I'm right nearby. Come in and play some guitars. Leave the wine outside, but bring yourself in and make a day of it. Bring the family. But this would be the difference. That guitar has the Sunburst guitar you just saw has a cedar top, slightly mellower. This one's got a spruce top, a little sparkier, but both have beautiful East Indian rosewood back and sides, koa bevels, mahogany necks. Scale lengths are longish, as I recall, 25.9, I think, on one or the other of them. And I did something with the paperwork around here. I'll find it the instant we close up here, or it will reappear magically the minute we close up here. So all I have to tell you this week is Furch, baby, Furch. F-U-R-C-H. Check them out online. Tremendous value. Value, value, value. I must be crazy to sell these guitars for this much. Crazy Stevie's Guitar Emporium. Stevie says these are great value, and they really are. Tell you what, let me make sure that I've been actually webcasting out. Looks like I have. Good for me. Hi, Jim Warford. Hi, two others. I know I'm late. If you would, those of you that see these posts anytime on Fridays, share them around. If you can think of anybody that needs a brand new guitar, or likes to talk about guitars, likes to geek out on guitars, acoustic guitars, flat tops, not classical guitars because I don't know nothing about them, but flat top acoustic steel string guitars, send them on over. Share, hit the little share button there, send it on over. Again, weekend after next, the weekend of the 20th, here in Lafayette is the Lafayette Art and Wine Festival. It's a big deal. There's lots of art and lots of wine. And Mighty Fine Guitars is just right off your route. It's a quick hop over to visit the shop. Think of the savings, especially on these two guitars. So that's what I have to tell you this week. Thanks for tuning in late. Do feel free to pass these on. I'll bounce this over to the Mighty Fine Guitars page, then up to YouTube, the YouTube channel, Stevie Coyle Music, as well as Instagram. So with all that in mind, tune in next week, folks. No telling what's going to walk through the door down the road.